You're watching Longshot TV, presented by B&W Trailer Hitches, the last trailer hitch you'll ever need.
That's a nice fish. Get the other ones up, Chris. That's a nice fish.
Coming up this week on Longshot TV.
Who can win the battle, Chad or the Jack? Oh, we got one right here. We're burning this one down, Chris.
Looks like the day's going to be a success after all.
Guys, this is what we're after. Good fish. And that's all you need.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Got him on, got him on. Go, turn it. That's a nice bull, get him. Nice fish, man. I ain't kidding you, boys better hurry. Hey, wind it up, wind it up, wind it up, wind it up, wind it up. Man, look at that fish there. The Longshot crew does it again. Is that a fish or what?
Well, it's the first trip of the season for the Longshot TV crew, and we have Mark and Chad with us from B&W Trailer Hitches. We're gonna make a short run offshore, about 20 miles, in hopes to catch some big king mackerel.
While Wade is getting our new Yellowfin set up, Chad and Mark from B&W Trailer Hitches and myself are going down to Bullano's. It's our local stop where we all get our fishing supplies. They're getting their fishing license and supplies for the day. Once that's done, getting ready to meet Wade and Adam at the ramp for our first trip for the season.
Well, we just got our new Yellowfin boat. Let me tell you, this thing is so new, we haven't even had time to get a wrap on it with all of our sponsors and our logos. I can't say enough about the Yellowfin boat. Just want to thank Wiley for building such an awesome boat and believing in us to give us a chance to promote a boat like this. It's 36 feet long with a 10-foot beam. It's powered by three 300 Yamaha outboards, which puts it at a top end speed of about 64 miles per hour. Whether it's a slick ocean or 4 foot, this boat will do 64 miles per hour. It pretty much has a Jersey attitude with a Carolina flared bow, which means it'll cut through a 6-foot sea like a knife and shed the water. I mean, it's got a beautiful bow that flares out, so it'll roll the water right off. And not unless it's blowing 35 knots, let me tell you, you're not gonna get wet in a Yellowfin.
Before we get the lines in the water, we're gonna have to find some bait.
About 100 yards that way, Chris.
Well, I spotted some birds diving and working, so me and Chris switched positions. He's driving the boat. I got the net loaded in hand, ready to make a cast and catch some bait.
We're ready to go fishing now.
The bait we're using today is actually called menhaden. Some people down here call it pogies or fatback. It's a really flashy bait. It has a real strong odor to it. It's a real oily fish, what puts a good scent off in the water. And just about any fish in the ocean will eat a pogie, especially a king mackerel. I feel like it's one of king mackerel's favorite baits.
Pretty much it's got a 4-line. We're gonna pull about 6 lines a day, 2 down deep. We're in about 60 to 70 feet of water, so we're gonna cover that depth range. I'm gonna drop one down about 50 and another one about 30. And then I'm gonna run 4 lines up top, just stagger them different depths and distance. And hopefully pick up a king mackerel here shortly. The water temperature's right. There's a little bit of bait we're marking in the area. So that's definitely good signs for us a kingfish to be around. So we got a 4-line spread out right now. And we're gonna drag this around just a bit before I get the whole setup out and see what we can pick up. If not, we'll creek just a little further offshore.
In no time at all, we're hooked up on a nice king. Not the size we're looking for, but having a great time reeling them in.
Just swing your rod tip this way. Yeah, God knows we gotta find some big ones. We'll get you a big one here in a minute. I think he's hooked up to a nice cobia right here. Chris spotted a fish right behind the boat in the prop wash, threw a couple pogies out to bait him up, and dropped the line back just a little bit on him. He smacked the bait, and got one of the B&W guys up front hooked up. Real nice cobia.
To keep up with all the fishing action, check us out on the web. Longshot TV is being presented by B&W Trailer Hitches, the last trailer hitch you'll ever need. And by Yellowfin, build your legacy. Simrad, marine electronics. Go with confidence. Retreat Myrtle Beach, full-service sales and vacation rental company. Call and ask about the Longshot TV discount. And by JL Audio, the world's finest speakers found in the world's finest boats.
Here you go. That's a nice fish. Get the other ones up, Chris. That's a nice fish.
So we got Chad and Mark with us from B&W Trailer Hitches, and the fishing has been great today. But the water's been a little on the rough side. The wind's steady picking up all day, but these guys are doing great.
This right here is Mark's biggest fish so far. It's a great eating fish. This is a cobia. They put up a great fight, and even better, it's a great eating fish.
Looks like Mark just landed another great fish, and Chad is on the bow with a great looking king.
And just come right down this side here, easy, and I'll grab him for you. That's a little better one. And there's some serious fish out here today. Well, guys, here's what we're targeting today. This is king mackerel. This guy here's a little bit on the smaller size, probably anywhere from 8 to 12 pound range they've been ranging today. But they're a lot of fun to catch, good eating, and they're starting to bite. I think it's number 3 or 4 right here. Beautiful fish. What you think? Is that your biggest fish you caught?
Biggest fish I've caught, yes.
It was really great getting Chad and Mark out on the boat with us. We had lots of fun and had some great laughs. I just want to thank B&W Trailer Hitches for being a great supporter of Longshot TV and keeping us out on the water doing what we love to do. I'll never own nothing but a B&W trailer hitch. In my opinion, it's the best trailer hitch on the market. That's all I'll ever put on my trucks.
Well, we put up the new spot about 20 minutes ago, and we've had a few hook up. We got Chad on the bow, fighting a really nice fish right now. While he was fighting the fish, the line went off on the back. Mark grabbed it, but I couldn't get the boat turned around fast enough. And Mark's fish went into structure, broke off, but I think Chad's gonna get this one in. We got him pretty well up off the bottom, well away from the structure. So now it's just a matter of who can win the battle, Chad or the Jack. Running out of gas. He's got a big one.
Now we're hooked up on an amberjack, pound for pound. It's one of the hardest fighting fish in the ocean. We say it's like pulling up a Volkswagen.
That's awesome, Chad. You've done a heck of a job. This is what we're after, guys, right here. This is about a 50-pound greater amberjack. They put up one heck of a fight. This is known as the Volkswagen of the ocean, or the reef donkey. Hard fighting fish, as you can see.
Yes, it was. Give me a workout.
Awesome job, man. Well, hey, this is your biggest fish, right?
Yeah, by far.
That's definitely a fish to be proud of right there. That's a nice one.
So the wind's really getting down right now. It's blowing about 25 knots, 5-6 foot seas. And when you're not out here in the water every day, it's really tough for some people. And Mark's doing a great job fighting this fish, but he's starting to lose his sea legs. So we're gonna have to call Chad in for a little bit of backup to help Mark out. So we're gonna let Chad hopefully boat this fish.
It's tough dealing with these rough seas, but Mark and Chad are doing a great job battling this amberjack.
Well, guys, here you have it. We have Mark and Chad. Caught this nice fish here, another really nice greater amberjack. Mark hooked up to him for the first 15, 20 minutes or so. Started feeling a little queasy, took a break, and Chad finished him off. So hopefully we can get a couple more ham and cheese sandwiches in him, and we can get some more fish on the boat. Well, guys. We've had a great day fishing so far today. Only thing wasn't so great and didn't work in our favor was the wind. It breezed up. It's blowing 25 plus knots, 6 to 8 foot seas, which makes it pretty sloppy when you're trying to live bait fish and hold the boat straight. But other than all, we had a great day of fishing. We caught some king mackerel, caught one nice covey, a bunch of greater amberjacks. Just had a great day on the water with the B&W Trailer Hitch guys. So we're wrapping it up and getting ready to push it up and head on to the house.
To keep up with all the fishing action, check us out on the web. You're watching Longshot TV, brought to you by Simrad. Go with confidence.
Getting ready to head out this morning. Got a little rain delay, but that's okay. B&W and Longshot TV, we're going to be filming today and catching some, hopefully some great inshore fishing.
So it's the middle of July and we're trying to squeeze another trip in here on the Longshot. And we knew the weather didn't look 100% today. There were some thunderstorms going to roll in a little bit later. When we got the truck hooked up heading to the boat ramp and we got there getting ready to launch the Longshot, the bottom fell out. I wasn't really worried about the rain. I was just hoping it would slow down a little bit. You know, we can handle it, but when it's pouring this hard, the camera equipment doesn't do very well in it. So we're just wanting to slack off a little bit and we're going to start easing down the waterway, heading offshore in search of a king mackerel.
The rainstorm was a little larger than we thought, so we decided to run up the coast to catch some bait and avoid the storm.
The weather really looks nasty. I mean nasty, almost to the point where we're debating whether to turn this boat back around, but I noticed it was far down to the western. I was going to cut up to the east. The storm looked a little further offshore, and I was going to run up the beach and kill some time trying to catch bait, hopefully let the storm get on past us. Not worried about a little rain, but I'm here to tell you when you're out here on this open water on a boat with antennas, all this equipment, and it's lightning, that's a pretty scary situation. You can fry your boat, your equipment, and kill yourself. It's something definitely to take serious here when you're on the water. So I do respect the water and I respect storms, but this really wasn't a bad storm. It did have a little bit of lightning on it. I pulled up the Simrad, the serious weather, and checked it to see which direction it was heading. And I felt pretty confident it was going to pass a little offshore of us. We may get a little bit of it, but for the majority of it, it's going to pass us.
These reels are incredible, aren't they?
They pull 6 feet of crank.
This year we switched over to the new Accurate reel, which is extremely lightweight and easy to reel these big fish in.
Oh, got one right here. We're burning this down, Chris. Good fish here.
I could tell I had a good fish on. This fish had some weight to him, but the hook's pulled. Chris has still got one on hooked up fighting him, but it's nothing. With these new Accurate reels, Chris is going to be able to pull this fish right to the boat. So when we hook these king mackerel up, you don't want to put a ton of drag, but let me tell you, when they run off fast and make them 2 or 3 long runs, you can definitely handle them with these Accurate reels.
Not the biggest one, but first one for the boat. We look forward to catching a bunch of these things right here.
Catching these kings are fun, and they really put up a great fight.
Looks like the day's going to be a success after all. Actually, today's my birthday, so this is my birthday fish.
I like feeding this one back about 40 feet before I clip it in to get the fish away from the downrigger ball. These kings are really leader shy, got great eyesight, so we're using really light tackle. It's about 20-pound test line here, and I use number 5 wire for the stinger part and the main line of the wire.
We could barely get a rod out today. With the sea conditions chopped up, this is the perfect king mackerel fish conditions to me. The baits are snatching back and forth, and it's got these king mackerel in a feeding frenzy. We could barely get the rods in the rod holder before another would stream off.
There he is. Good fish. Happens that fast sometimes. Feels pretty good. Feels good. You can't really these fish right here on these number 4X, I use 4X strong treble hooks, and they pretty much set themselves. I run about 5 to 6 pounds of drag pressure when the fish hits. And like I said, using this really light tackle, 20-pound test, number 4, number 5 wire, I don't really go up but maybe a couple more pounds on the drag when I'm fighting the fish. And that's all you need. Guys, this fish here is a lot of fun to catch. This is about a 10, 12-pound king. A lot of fun to catch live baiting here off the coast of Little River, South Carolina. This time of year, the king fishing's been as good as I've seen. We got another one on right now, guys. Burning it down. Good fish here now.
Even though the morning started out a little rough, the king action is crazy good today, and let me tell you, these kings are turned on.
It's on its own. Chris, walk right on up that side of the boat if you don't mind. I'm gonna get this out your way.
Wade and I are hooked up on 2 good kings. Sometimes this can be challenging when you're trying to bring them in at the same time.
Can't get any better than this right here. Guys, if you ever get an opportunity to come to North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, we highly suggest it. We'll put you on the fish. This is what you get when you come to the Carolinas. Right here, king fishing at its best.
To keep up with all the fishing action, check us out on the web. Longshot TV is being presented by B&W Trailer Hitches, the last trailer hitch you'll ever need. And by Yellowfin, build your legacy. Simrad, marine electronics. Go with confidence. Retreat Myrtle Beach, full-service sales and vacation rental company. Call and ask about the Longshot TV discount. And by JL Audio, the world's finest speakers found in the world's finest boats.
We're about 15 miles off the coast of South Carolina king mackerel fishing. Even though we've been dodging thunderstorms all day, let me tell you, the king mackerel fishing has been on fire.
Good fish.
Once you get him to the top, then I'm gonna gaff him.
Oh. Well, guys, here you go. This is our biggest king so far today. We hadn't got my 4 lines out. We already got 4 fish in the boat. These smaller king mackerel are really good to eat. Normally we catch the big ones, we just release and allow someone else catch for another day, or hopefully during the king mackerel tournament, he'll still be around and someone good can get him. But this is a really nice king mackerel. Using live Manhattan, number 4X strong treble hooks, 20-pound test. A lot of fun catching these guys on light tackle, guys. I encourage you, if you're down here off the Carolinas, Little River, South Carolina, to look some of our charter boats up, longshotfishing.com, and we can put you on some of these guys right here. Another nice king mackerel for the box.
Today is my birthday. Even though we're dodging these storms, we're having a great time reeling in these kings.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
There he is.
When it's choppy like this, it makes the kings more aggressive, but that makes the fishing all that much more fun.
That was cool watching him come out of the water, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
he missed it the first time, and then he came back again. Come on, boy.
Well, guys, another example of a great king mackerel.
What I love about king mackerel fishing here in July, it's only about a 15 to 20-mile run right here off the coast of North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Not only are these fish fun to catch, but they're actually great eating as well.
Well, guys, it started off a pretty good fishing day as far as the fish bite. Just the weather wouldn't work in our favor. We've been dodging thunderstorms all day, and we finally got a little opening here in the weather to make a break for it. We had some storms off of us shore this morning, and now they're inshore on us. You can see on the plotter here on the Simrad. with the serious weather offshore forecast. You can see we're right out here. We got weather offshore of us, and then I stroll up in here. Saw these lightning bolts here and over here. We got a window, about an hour window to shoot in and get home in the inlet before it gets bad. And I don't like the lightning.
We only had a short time to get the decks tightened up and everything ready to go. With all this lightning kicking off around us, I'd rather be off the water sooner than later.
Hey, we got one on right here. Got one on. Let's get this fish in the boat and wrap it up.
It's been a great day fishing out here, and with this being the last fish, it's only right that I get to bring it in. It is my birthday. Well guys, this is the last fish of the day before we head in. Had a great time out here catching these king mackerel. These are some great eating. Once again, check us out on Longshot TV. Check out our website, our Instagram account. We'd love for you to join us.
Well, if you're ever down in the Carolinas, we'd love to take you offshore fishing. Please look us up at longshottv.com to book your next offshore trip.
Now we're getting ready to head in before the storms hit. Thank God we got a yellowfin.